Finn, I'm sorry for your loss, before your father died. He still owed our Thorn family half a load of coarse salt and 8 loads of seafood. Debt doesn't die with a person. Right.
Blake, we're in the middle of a funeral here.
After the funeral, what are you gonna live on? Look at this house. Even a mouse would leave in tears. So, I'll show you a way out. Have your sister work for the Thorn family for 3 years. Then the debt is gone. From now on, you 3 siblings will get 2 square meals a day. Your sister has such delicate skin. Living in our home is way better than catching the sea breeze here.
Even if I starve to death, I'm not selling my sister. I can fish to support the family.
Ungrateful brat. My father's the fishing boss of Laoshan Bay. All the waters within 10 miles are under the Thorn family's control. Without the Thorn family's permission, you, Finn, won't be able to get a single fish with scales from the sea. I'll teach you a lesson.
Finn?
Why did you come?
I was worried. Finn, I'm hungry.
Stay here. I'll catch some fish for you. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Finn, what's wrong with your eye?
Nothing, I'm fine.
Host Finn, skill unlocked, prey tracking.
This is...
Finn, you're incredible. How'd you spot it?
Your brother's got eagle eyes. Mom and Dad, heaven's finally shown us mercy. It's a big bass. This huge. Haven't seen one this big in a decade.
Finn, the big bass! You speared that monster!
Leo!
Nobody talks about tonight, not one word, not even to Mia. Our family's already being watched. If this leaks, it'll be our ruin, you get that?
My lips are sealed! Finn, if you could spear big fish every day and bring them back, we'd never go hungry.
Mom and Dad are gone. If anything happens to Finn, how can I face them?
Come quick, look at your Finn. He's back, dragging a huge one on his boat.
Big fish! The big fish Finn speared!
Wow, this is the king bass. At least 30 pounds, if not more. We haven't seen a fish as big as Finn's in this bay for over 10 years. You caught it all by yourself?
Just lucky. It swam into my net at night. I speared it right away. It stunned itself with one hit.
This bass is really sturdy.
Mr. Miller, the sea's full of strange things, more than you'd think.
You really have a death wish. If you keep this up...
Mia, don't worry. From now on, our family's life will get easier. In 20 years of life, this is the first time that the whole village sees me as a real somebody. This feeling is much heavier than the 30-pound bass in the hold. This fish, my family can't keep it all to ourselves. The elderly widows and widowers in the village will send some fish to each of them.
The rest will salt to get us through the winter. Good lad.
Finn is really sensible.
He's going places.
You said it. The hard life of those 3 kids is finally turning around. This kid is becoming the pillar of the family.
I used to think you were quiet, but I never knew you had such a strong backbone. You're a true son of Ray's family. Good for you. From now on, when you go out to sea, if you need any help, just give me a shout.
Thank you, everyone.
Stop right there, all of you! Finn, you dare steal fish from the Thorns, huh? This Laoshan Bay, every reef, every current, and what fish they hold, my father knows it all. A king bass this big, only our ocean tamar can haul in with a big net. Last evening, our net got slashed, and today this fish ends up on your boat. And you still say you didn't steal it?
You're lying. I caught this fish fair and square and speared it at the outer reef.
Everyone, listen up. He says he did it with his own skill. With this leaky old tub of his, he dares to go to the outer reef. One wave would send him into the sea god's belly.
What Blake says does make some sense. Our boats never dare get too close to the outer reef. The currents there can snap a rudder.
That's right, there was some wind and waves last evening. The Thorns ocean tamer came back to port early. In his little boat, how could he still be out there?
This kid is foolish, parading it back so openly. Isn't he just begging for trouble?
Victor, let's stick to the evidence. This boy Finn, we've watched him grow up. He's no thief. Maybe this fish just swam the wrong way.
Victor Thorne doesn't even need to speak to silence the whole village. He's counting on nobody speaking up for me. Blake, tell me, if someone cut a hole in your net...
Right. My dad's net is braided with cow tendon and hemp rope. 3 fingers thick. Only a sharp blade can cut through it.
This was caught in the fish's gills. Everyone, take a good look. This is ordinary thin hemp thread. A fish caught in your big net, even if it breaks free, will have large net marks all over its body. Scales would be scraped off. This fish's back clearly has just one harpoon wound. Does your Thorne family's ocean tamer catch fish with harpoons?
Sharp tongue. Maybe it first hit a harpoon somewhere, then swam into our net, and then broke free. Things in the sea, who knows for sure?
Mr. Thorne, that big fish, does it know your family's boat?
What do you know, kid? Get lost.
If it was in your net, why wouldn't it wait for your big boat to haul it in? Why would it escape on its own and swim right to the front of Finn's crappy boat? Fish aren't stupid.
Mia, look at your broke brother here. What future is there with him? Come to the Thorne family. I'll let you run half the household. Leo will have white bread every meal. You won't have to look so haggard.
Blake, if you use those blind eyes of yours to look at Mia one more time, I'll rip them out and feed them to the fish.
Fine, you Finns have backbone. Since you don't know when you're well off, then don't blame me, Victor, for being heartless. I, Victor Thorne, have been working these waters for half my life. I've never lost a single fish. I'll give you one day to think it over. Tomorrow morning, if I don't see that fish on my doorstep, it won't be just about a fish anymore.
My dad is doing you a favor. He's letting you bring it yourself. So be smart, grab it now and bring it to our door quietly. Then we'll call it even.
Blake, that's enough. Mom and Dad taught us to be honest and down to earth. At sea, it's about skill. What kind of person my brother is, I know better than anyone. He says he speared this fish, then it's definitely his.
Finn, is that all you've got? Hiding behind women and kids. Let's see how long you can protect them.
Victor, for old time's sake.
Mr. Miller, I respect you as an elder, but my rules are the rules of Sandy Point Village. Whoever breaks the rules is crossing me, Victor.
Boss Thorne, since you're so sure I took advantage of your family, then let's compete somewhere else.
Oh?
You think I can cheat in the water? Then let's go up the mountain. In 3 days, we'll each go hunting in the back mountain. Whoever brings back the bigger game is in the right. If you lose from now on, whether my Finn's family goes fishing or hunting, your Thorne family must not cause any more trouble.
You reckless fool. In the sea, you're a slippery eel, but on land, you can't even catch a rabbit. You're on. But if you lose, not only does this base belong to us, you'll have to get out of Sandy Point Village and never come back.
This is nuts, absolutely nuts. The Thorne family is rich and powerful. They have all kinds of hunting gear. However you look at it, this bet is a dead end.
3 days at the village gate. We'll settle this.
I could give you 300 days and you still wouldn't catch a damn thing. Start packing.
Mr. Miller, everyone, I know you're all wondering. But if I give up this fish today, tomorrow they'll make me give up the boat. The day after, they'll want my sister to work for the Thorns like a slave. If I take one step back, I'll keep stepping back until I'm fish food.
Finn, our big fish, are they really going to take it?
They won't take it. I'll bring back from the mountain something even bigger.
Finn, have you lost your mind? How can you compare to Blake? He's got a musket from town that he traded for. His cormorant can even snatch birds from the sky. And you don't even have a decent machete.
Mom and Dad are gone.
It's just the three of us. That's all we have left. If anything happens to you, how will Leo and I survive?
Mia, I know what I'm doing. Victor is a sly old fox. His greatest weapon isn't his marksmanship or his cormorant, it's his bluster. Since I dared to take this bet, I'll definitely bring something back.
My silly brother, what can you bring back? Your life?
Mia, I've changed these past 2 days.
Mia, that big fish was ours, and the Thorns just wanted to steal it. Finn's right. He caught a king bass that big. He's got real skill.
Mia, trust me just this once. Let's clean this thing up and make a fresh fish soup for Leo.
I'll put the pot on. If you lose, don't come back through this door.
Harvest value has reached 100 points. New ability unlocked. Word of truth.
Gather. Scales of the EC, heed my command, dance for me. Victor, Blake, your rule ends here.
Are you blind? Can't you see Mr. Blake's boat coming into port? Why don't you just move your broken tub out of the way? Hey, look, Mr. Blake. This beggar actually managed to catch a few fish. Probably among the reef cracks. Waited all night. Must have been feeding mosquitoes half the night to get them.
Finn, realized you can't hunt, huh? And before dawn, try to scrape together a meal?
The sea belongs to everyone. The fish are in the sea. I work for my food, nothing to be ashamed of.
Ha, you dare talk back. On the dock of Sandy Point Village, every plank was laid by the Thorne family. Letting you dock here is because Mr. Blake is kind.
Take a good look. This is a cormorant. My father had someone bring it from the south, spending a fortune on this top-tier bird.
You, Finn, in your whole life you've never seen such a precious feathered god. This is our young boss's prized possession. It's like a dragon in the water. The fish it catches in a day are more than your busted boat can carry in a year.
Forget about the rabbits on the mountain. Even the king fish in the water can't escape its eyes. Finn, you should have tossed that broken spear ages ago. Let's see what you've got to fight me with. You're gonna get kicked out of the village.
Are you done? Move aside. I've got fish to sell at the morning market. No time to watch birds with you.
How dare you? You're just a fisherman. How dare you speak to the young master like that? One jab from my pole and I'll poke a hole in your junk boat. Feed you and your fish to the damn turtles. Young master, don't waste words on him. Just confiscate his fish. Consider it a dock fee.
Finn, who do you think you're fooling? With that crappy harpoon, you think you can compete with me?
Blake, I saw your skills today, but you're just relying on the big boat your dad bought, the men he hired, and this feathered beast you bought.
Who are you calling a beast?
Whoever's loudest.
You dare to cause trouble on the Thorne family's land? Do you have a death wish?
These jagged reefs belong to the sea, not your family. What, do you think that under every rock lies an ancestor of the Thorne family? Have you worshipped them?
How dare you curse? Young master, this punk is out of control.
My dad says the rules of this reef are the rules of the Thorne family. If I say you can't fish, then you won't take a single scale away from here.
Is that so? I'm just curious, Blake. You keep bringing up your dad, but other than relying on his boat and this feathered beast, if you stripped down and got in the water yourself, could you even touch a fish's tail? Or without your dad, you, Blake, are nothing.
Shadow, attack! Peck out his eyes! Stop!
Mr. Blake, did this beast eat rotten fish bellies last night and get an upset stomach and spasms?
You picked the worst time to choke. Shadow, what are you playing dead for? Get up! What's the point of keeping a useless thing like you? If you don't fly, I swear I'll skin you alive and make soup out of you.
It's fighting back! Mr. Blake, get away, you damn bird.
Finn, the day after tomorrow, you just wait.
I'm heading up the mountain the day after tomorrow. I need to hurry to the mountain and find a powerful creature to really test this mouth of mine. Just how effective can it get?
Whoa, that's one huge deer. Kid, you caught this with a net? On this hide, not a single bullet hole or trap wound? That's crazy. The Sika deer's eyes are still closed. No blood, no wounds. Like it just fell asleep.
Family tradition. Mr. Brooks, give me a fair price, okay? I'm in a rush.
Nice roe deer, hide and meat. I'll give you $11, 3 badgers. That's $9 total, 5 hares, $2. This Sika deer is top notch. Separate pricing for hide, meat, bones, $28 just for it. So $50 even. Hey kid, why the rush? We can talk price.
Mr. Brooks, I came here because I trust Ocean Bounty Store's name. I want a fair deal. Not to listen to crazy talk.
Brooks, that's low. A clean whole deer like this, city restaurants would kill for it. You offered $28, treating him like a beggar.
Oh, Mr. Miller. I've gone blind, I swear. This kid's a real expert. I was wrong. Now let's be fair. Roe deer, $15. 3 badgers, $12. Hares, $3. For the Sika deer, I'll round it up. $35. That's a solid $65. This price, in all of Rivermouth County, you won't find a better deal.
$65. An ordinary hunter like me couldn't save that in a year. Kid, you hit the jackpot.
This $65 is enough for Mia and Leo to live a good life for a while. Mr. Brooks, I've got something else you haven't priced. Mr. Brooks, this pair of antlers has full, well-branched tines. They're just grown two-prongers. The best of the best.
The cut is warm and moist. The cross-section is even. How did you do that?
It's a craft.
Young man, with goods like these, my humble little station can't set a price and dares not take them. Arthur, the buyer from the county medicinal station, is in town on business these few days. He's staying at Fushun Inn. If he takes a liking to this, that $65 I just quoted you would be just a fraction of it.
Then I'll trouble Mr. Brooks to introduce me.
Good antlers. From behind Laoshan Bay, Blackwind Ridge, am I right?
Mr. Bennett, you have a sharp eye.
I heard the whole area around Laoshan Bay is under Victor's control. This trip wasn't easy for you, was it?
Mr. Bennett, the mountain is for everyone. The paths are wild. You're the buyer. All that matters is the quality and the price. Who cares which ridge the deer came from, whether it's from the Zhao or Li family? It doesn't matter.
Good. You've got guts, young man. Our supply cooperative has official government prices. This pair of blood antlers by regulation $6 per ounce. This pair is a full 4 ounces. That's $24. I've seen the whole deer you have. The quality is even better than what's at the station. I'll throw in another $35, and for your roe deer and other stuff, I'll give you top dollar to make up the difference.
Well,
the total is $108. Paid in cash.
$108. When Mom and Dad were alive, Dad fished, Mom wove nets. The whole year we could barely save $10. That was considered a blessing from heaven. This $108 can buy Mia some new clothes. It can let Leo have fish every day. It can fix the leaky roof and patch it up for good.
Don't jump the gun, young man. I can give you every last cent of this money, but I have one condition. My terms are simple. From now on, anytime you produce goods of this quality, mountain and sea bounties, you bring them to me first. Don't worry about the price. I'll pay you based on the supply and marketing cooperative's highest rates. I won't shortchange you.
Mr. Bennett, you want to do long-term business with me? Fine. But I have a condition, too.
Oh? Go ahead.
The goods are supplied by me, Finn. But how they come, you don't ask.
As long as you can supply the goods, I'll keep my mouth shut.
Comrade, I'd like to buy some things. 50 pounds of dried sweet potatoes, 10 pounds of white flour, a jar of lard. And a pack of malt candy. 5 feet of sturdy canvas in a durable color, a skein of cotton thread, and a small bucket of tung oil for fixing the boat.
I'll get them right away.
Victor Thorne, Blake Thorne, tomorrow's contest is the day we settle who wins. I'm not just winning a fish or a beast. I want Mia to walk outside without anyone daring to give her that kind of look. I want Leo to have a bowl of hot fish stew. I want our family to never be looked down on again. This $108 is just the beginning.
Finn, where did all this come from?
I had some luck in the mountains, traded some game for money, bought these for you all. Mia, with these we won't go hungry anymore.
Finn, this candy is so sweet. I want to eat it every day from now on.
Mia, stop wearing that patched up old dress. Use this to make a thick overcoat to block the wind when you go out to sea. And with this tung oil, I'll caulk the cracks on our old boat again so it won't leak.
Mia, look, new cotton thread. Now we don't have to unravel the old clothes for the fishing net.
No, you tell me the truth. Where did all this really come from? You don't even have proper gear. How could you trade for money? Did you steal or rob someone? Finn, you be honest with me. Did you go to the Thorne family?
Mia, look me in the eyes. I didn't steal or rob, and I never set foot in the Thorne family's shady business. This money's clean. It's from my own hard work, earned from the mountains. If you don't believe me, ask around. Today in Rivermouth Town, Mr. Brooks from Ocean Bounty Store, the clerk at Fushun Inn, all saw me with their own eyes, carrying a Sika deer taller than me to trade for money. Mia, I promise you from now on, I will never let you suffer any hardship or go hungry. I'm here for this family.
Okay, I believe you.
That kid Finn, he's really something strange. My cormorant has obeyed me since it was little, but when it met him, it turned around and attacked me. Weasel even said that in town he saw Finn carrying a huge Sika deer to sell. The whole town was in an uproar. Tomorrow is the competition. What if he actually wins?
Look at you, no backbone. He just got lucky and stumbled on a lost, stupid deer. Why are you panicking? From the tide line of Laoshan Bay to the peak of Blackwind Ridge, it's all Thorne family territory, ruled by us for generations.
You're right, Dad. Then tomorrow, I'll know with my eyes closed.
Which reef hides grouper and which valley houses boar? A punk who can't even tell one wave from another. What can he pull off? Tomorrow I'll make him realize that in this territory of Laoshan Bay, whether in the sea or on the mountain, even a dragon has to coil, and even a tiger has to bow down to me.
What time is it already? Finn's still not here. Betty's scared. Who wouldn't be? Finn's family have been fishermen for generations. His own father couldn't even tell a boar's track from a deer's.
How's he supposed to compete with Mr. Thorne out there?
That's right, that's the real deal. One shot leaves a bowl-sized hole.
That boy Finn doesn't even have a decent machete.
That's just asking to die.
Mia, see? The whole village knows. Your precious brother is nothing but a bragging coward. Right now, he's definitely hiding in some cave, too scared to come out.
You're lying. My brother wouldn't run. My brother is a hero.
A hero? Him? A guy so poor he can't even afford to mend his fishing net.
My brother made money yesterday. A whole lot of money. He even bought white flour. My brother said we'll have fish stew every day.
Humph, their ancestral luck must have run out. Today, let's see how he can compete with us.
You hear that? Don't bother waiting. Think it over and prepare to come to the Thorn family to serve me. You!
Blake? Your face healed already? I thought that face scratched by an eagle would take at least a week or two to heal. Didn't think it'd heal so fast that you'd be back yapping.
Stop.
All right, everyone's here. You have from now until sunset this evening. Each of you will hunt using your own skills. Whoever brings back the heaviest and largest game wins. Go!
Kid, that's the road I always take. Hey, you, go take the west path. Don't mess up my road.
The West Path, my dad calls it Widow's Pass. It's full of miasma and venomous snakes. People who go in, few come out whole.
This isn't a contest from the Thorn family. They clearly want that kid Finn to never come back.
Fine.
Finn, maybe you shouldn't go. They'll definitely trip you up. That road looks really dangerous. Can we just not do this? I'd do anything for you.
Trust me, Mia. This isn't just for me. It's for all three of us. So we can live with our heads held high. Don't worry, I won't lose.
Finn, you can catch the king bass in the sea and hunt the mountain lord on the hills. Mia and I will wait here for you.
All right, wait for your big bro.
Hold on. That west path is deep. Once you go in, you won't know when you'll come out. Empty-handed, huh? Don't die of thirst up there before you even show your skills. Take this. Consider it a token from an elder, a little gift for the younger generation. Go on. Idiot. The water skin was just for show. But my real gift to you is what I smeared on you just now. Fishbane powder. It's made from dried shark meat ground into powder. Humans can't smell it, but to that big creature, it's the most delicious scent in the world. Take your time. Enjoy.
See? That's called planning ahead. My dad had someone set traps half a month ago. That poor boy Finn, what's he got compared to me?
Brilliant, young boss. That kid probably hasn't even caught a single rabbit hare yet. Young boss, let's kill it and take it back. That's solid merit.
Finn, when you're reborn in your next life, remember to pick a better dad. Go pull it up. This wolf was hunted by me, Blake, with my own hands.
What's that noise? That's the dead end Finn went to. With a sound like that, he's probably run into a mountain demon.
That kid's done for. That forest, no one who goes in ever comes out. Let's head back to the village.
Mr. Blake actually caught a wolf?
That's a big catch.
Having a gun sure makes a difference. Now Finn's in trouble.
See that, Mia? This is real skill. As for your brother, the sun's about to set. I bet he's become a snack for the beasts in the mountains.
You're lying. Finn will come back.
Come back. Come back where? To the underworld? Hear that? That's a beast, a tiger. Finn went in empty-handed. Can he take on a tiger? Mia, don't wait. By now your brother's bones have probably been licked clean.
Mia, did something happen to Finn? I'm scared.
Leo, don't cry. Your brother said he'd come back, and he will.
Mr. Miller, it's getting late. Sandy Point Village needs some rules. Losing a young man is tragic, but the competition needs a conclusion. I say let's end it here.
Well,
Mr. Miller, the sun's not fully down yet. It's not over. Even with a sliver of light, Finn can still make it back.
Mia, face it. You really think he's gonna crawl out of a tiger's mouth? Stop dreaming. Wait any longer, and all you'll get back is a coffin.
Even if he really doesn't come back, he's still my brother. It's not for you, Thorns, to gossip here.
You bad guys, stop bullying my sister. My brother will come back.
Blake, leave my brother alone.
Mia, listen to me. You know how much power the Thorn family has in this village. If you go with the young boss, at least you won't go hungry.
Why bother, Mr. Miller?
everyone's watching. 7.5 minutes left. If no one shows up, then...
Fine. Mr. Miller is fair. We've got time. Blake, let's wait with them till the sun's completely down and see what they have to say.
We'll wait. I want to see if you'll get back a god or a corpse.
What's going on? Why's the ground shaking?
How can that be? He came back without a scratch.
No, impossible. You were eaten by a tiger. This is a ghost. This is Finn's ghost.
Finn. Where are you hurt? Are you okay, you little rascal? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Don't cry, Mia. I'm not hurt.
I knew you weren't dead, Finn.
I told you I'd buy you candy. See? You got it. I promised to catch a big one. And this is the biggest there is.
Finn, is this a tiger? So magnificent. It's 1,000 times bigger than Blake's lousy wolf.
Oh my god, seeing a real tiger in my lifetime.
Finn, actually, he dragged back a live tiger.
Jesus, it's alive. Don't eat me.
Dad, save me.
Mr. Miller, what's the verdict?
Blake wet his pants. How embarrassing.
Heh. Oh my goodness. Mr. Blake usually throws his weight around, but today he really gave us quite a show.
Keep your voice down. The young boss was just rattled by the tiger's power. Not the same as us wetting our pants.
What are you laughing at? All of you shut up. Anyone who laughs again, I'll have my dad smash their boat.
What a disgrace.
Quiet.
No, this is definitely not right. Such a huge king of the mountain, and Finn didn't even lose a single hair, not even a scratch on his clothes. How could he drag it back completely unharmed?
Right. How is this possible? This Finn must have used some dark magic. The young boss is right. There's something off about this. My grandpa hunted all his life, fought black bears for his life. A chunk of his arm was even bitten off by a bear. Exactly. A tiger, that mountain lord, one swipe of its paw could crack a steel plate, and Finn, unarmed, just dragged the tiger back like that? Maybe this tiger was stolen from some circus.
It's just a pathetic beast tamed by humans.
Something's fishy.
That's the Tiger King. How could it be like a...
As obedient as a house cat.
Exactly. That Finn kid, a couple days ago, he caught the king bass. And today he dragged back a live tiger. This is just too weird.
How can you say that about my brother? You all know what he's been like since he was little, don't you? If he knew how to steal and lie, would our family be so poor we can't even make ends meet?
That's right. Finn's tiger is the real deal.
Finn, this is indeed strange. If you don't give the villagers an explanation, then today, even though you drag this tiger back, it won't count.
An explanation? Fine. I'll give everyone an explanation. Mr. Miller, you have sharp eyes. Come take a look. What's that stuck on the collar?
It's fishbane powder. A mountain beast catches the scent and will come from miles away. I see. No wonder that beast went straight for Finn. Someone's trying to harm Finn. Boss Thorn?
This morning when you brought me the water skin, you adjusted my collar, and the whole village saw it.
Nonsense. You're framing me.
If this fishbane powder hadn't lured this big guy in to chase me all afternoon and wear himself out, I wouldn't have had the chance to knock him out and drag him back. All in all, I gotta thank Mr. Thorn for this generous gift.
My brother's the best. He even wore out the mountain lord.
Mr. Thorn, how could you do this? If anything had happened to my brother, how would we survive?
Let's set aside the fishbane powder for now. But this contest, it's clear who won. Blake hunted a wolf and Finn hunted a beast. This tiger is 10 times bigger than a wolf. By the rules, Finn wins this round.
Hold on. Mr. Miller, as for my son's wolf, its teeth are good for medicine, its skin can make bedding, its meat goes with wine, and it can be sold for cash right away. But his tiger, it's alive, so who's going to take it? Worthless. It's even a menace. Value-wise, he loses.
That's right, my wolf can be sold. Your tiger is worthless. You lose.
Right, yeah, a live tiger has no value. Finn loses.
Mr. Miller, you're a fair man, so don't be unreasonable about this.
Finn!
Boss Thorn, your mouth just keeps getting sharper. I knew without you pulling some tricks today, you'd never admit defeat. Who said I only brought back this one big thing?
Is this ginseng?
Good heavens. Such a thick root. This reed head must be a century-old ancient herb.
That's a tier 6 purple mushroom. My grandpa lived to be 80 and only saw one half the size of a palm. This...
Impossible. Over at Blackwind Ridge for decades.
We haven't seen such quality.
Tight bowl marks, plump body, golden fibers. This is an awakened century-old ginseng. Finn, in all my years I've seen plenty of mountain and sea bounties. But this collection together is worth more than a house. How did you find all this?
Blackwind Ridge, get down! Quiet.
Overall, the Beast King. Harvest points plus 500. Tracking upgraded to Heaven and Earth Trace.
This golden light, it's a spirit herb. The whole mountain's full of them.
Finn, all these treasures, how did you find them?
While being chased by a tiger, I rolled into a ravine. When I woke up, they were right beside me. Guess it's heaven's blessing.
You're lying. You stole them for sure. Besides, today's competition is about game. It's what you hunt. Exactly. These are dug up. They don't count.
That's right. We agreed on game only. These herbs may be good, but they're not part of the bet. Who's going to make you an offer? Besides, no one buys or sells them, even if they're precious. Around here, they're just weeds, so the bet is still about game.
What if someone is willing to accept these as part of the competition as game and take them all? Finn, I'm a step too late.
Hey, who's that? Why is he driving that metal box?
Are you blind? That's from the town supply co-op, Mr. Bennett. He sets the prices for all the mountain and sea bounties in town. It's all up to him.
Our village chief went to town, tried to invite him for tea. He wouldn't even let him through the door. How would Finn know someone that important?
Finn, I just settled the last bill in town. Heard you were making big moves out here, so I hurried over and didn't miss it.
Arthur, everything's here. A live tiger, a few old ginseng roots, and purple mushrooms. Take a look, please.
Finn, you've got me a big surprise. Man, smooth fur, broad frame. This is a male tiger in its prime. Finn, do you know the capital city's zoo is putting a reward out for a live South China tiger? This thing absolutely can't be priced by weight. This is priceless. Tight stem nodes, deep grooves, gooseneck stem. This is a 100-year-old pure wild ginseng. I've been in this business for 20 years. The 100-year-old ginseng I've personally handled can be counted on one hand. Tier 6 purple mushroom. The cap is intact. The spore powder is full. My God, I've only ever seen half a piece of stock like this in the Provincial Bureau's vault. Finn, let's cut to the chase. I'm setting the price on this live tiger at the zoo's maximum purchase price, $3,000.
The $3,000? Did I hear that right? $3,000? How much is that?
Building 3 tile-roofed houses at my place only costs a little over $200.
And that's not all. These 3 old wild ginsengs, based on the Provincial Medicine Company's current quote, total $4,500. And these purple lingzhi mushrooms add up to another $2,000. The remaining gastrodia and fleece flower root, all the bits and pieces, let's say $500. That's a total of $10,000. Total. $10,000.
To $10,000?
Did I hear that right? I've been fishing all my life. I tighten my belt all year round and only save $200 or $300. Finn's one trip is worth 50 years of me working without eating or drinking.
I'm such a jerk. Just now I said Finn stole it, or robbed it. Who could steal a live tiger? That's real skill.
Finn's parents are watching from above. He'll really make our ancestors proud.
So this is what $10,000 looks like. I've never even held a stack in my life.
I've been doing ruthless business all my life. The biggest amount I've ever seen was just $2,000. But this poor boy, in the blink of an eye, earned $10,000.
Blake, see that? That's what real skill is. Do you have that much money? If you ever bully me and Mia again, Finn can buy 10 of you in no time.
Mom, Dad, can you see? Finn has made it. Our family never has to beg anymore.
Mia, our good days are just beginning.
Finn, we're all settled. I'll load this tiger onto the cart shortly. I'll take the herbs back too. From now on, whenever you have something good, think of Arthur first.
Boss Thorne, the debt my family owes today, in front of the whole village, let's settle it. A year ago, you showed up at my door with your men claiming my dad borrowed 8 loads of seafood from you. My mom begged you to give us more time. You said with interest on interest it became $10. In the end, you took our iron pot. And from my mom's hand, you snatched her only silver bracelet.
Hey, yeah, that happened. The Thorne family was pretty ruthless back then.
Today, I, Finn, on behalf of my dad, will repay this debt. A $10 debt I'll repay 10 times over. Is $100 enough for the principal? Enough for the interest? Enough to get back my mom's silver bracelet from now on? You go your way and I'll go mine. You're never setting foot on Finn's doorstep again. And stay away from my sister and brother too. Otherwise, today I, Finn, can drag back a live tiger. And tomorrow I'll drag back something else.
All right. A bet is a bet. As for today, I, Victor, admit I lost fair and square. I'll take this $100. Everyone here is my witness. Finn won the bet today. A bet is a bet. I, Victor, am a man of my word. From now on, let bygones be bygones between our families. Quite a Finn you are. Can't believe I got beaten by a punk like you. I can't stomach this. You think because you've latched onto Arthur, you can push everyone around in Sandy Point Village? Dream on.
Dad, this money is shady. That tiger might have been.
Shut up. You disgraceful brat. Let's go.
Finn, my boy, you've always been a capable kid. You see that little fishing boat I have? If you ever need to go out to sea, just use it.
Mia, a few days ago I made dumplings. I was planning to bring you a bowl, but I got busy and forgot. Tomorrow, I'll definitely bring some over.
Finn, let me tell you. From now on in the village, if anyone dares to bully you 3, you come to me, and I'll be the first to stand up for you.
Finn, you're not engaged yet, are you? You've met my daughter. She's absolutely beautiful.
Everyone, I appreciate your kindness. I'm truly grateful. It's getting late. Everyone, let's call it a day. We need to go back too.
This kid has changed. Finn's family is going to rise.
Mr. Bennett, please have a seat. We don't have much to offer. Please don't think it's too plain.
Mia, you're too polite. I've been traveling through the countryside for years. I came from a poor background too. I don't mind these things. Mia, you feeling off?
No. I'll check the stove.
Mia, you sure don't look fine. You need treatment. Hiding it won't help.
I'm fine, Mr. Bennett. I just woke up too early today, and with all that commotion, I'm just tired and need to rest. I just need some rest.
Mia, what's wrong?
I told you, I'm fine. Don't make a fuss. Focus on your business with Mr. Bennett.
You're lying, Mia. So many times, you're in so much pain at night that you just toss and turn. You secretly rub your back and legs. And the other day, when it rained, you couldn't even hold a bowl. While you were washing clothes in the yard, the pain made you fall to your knees in the mud and you couldn't get up.
Mia.
Such a serious illness. Why did you hide it from me?
Finn? Mom and Dad passed away early. You're still young. You work hard fishing to support us. And Leo is growing up. Medical treatment costs a fortune. We can't afford that. I thought I could grit my teeth and tough it out. It's no big deal. I'm young and tough. I can take it. No need to waste money on treatment. It'll get better.
Get better on its own? How can it get better? For 3 years before dawn, you sat in the draft mending nets. We only had a bit of cornmeal. You lied to us, said you'd eaten. You went hungry and drank cold water. Mia, you're too foolish. You're sacrificing yourself to fill the hole in this family.
Mia? Sorry for this. Let me see your hand. I've traveled far and wide. I've seen plenty of tough cases. Since you live by the sea year-round, your home is already damp. You've been working out in the sea breeze. The cold has seeped into your bones. This is severe rheumatism from cold and damp. In your youth, you could rely on your vitality to tough it out. Once you get older, the cold toxin attacks the heart, which at best deforms the joints, and at worst, leaves you bedridden for life, permanently disabled. But it's not incurable. If you go to the city's big hospital for treatment, just the Western medicine and therapy would cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And Western medicine only treats symptoms, making it very hard to cure.
Arthur, what treatment options are there? I'll treat my sister.
Years ago in the provincial capital, I heard from an old Chinese medicine doctor about a folk remedy that requires an extremely rare ingredient called obsidian algae. It's jet black like jade, extremely cold, targeting the kidney meridian, and uses the principle of fighting poison with poison. By using it to dispel the rheumatic cold toxin, combined with a few dark tonic herbs in a brew, after one course, the root cause can be completely removed.
Arthur, you're well-traveled and knowledgeable. So where can we find this obsidian algae? As long as it exists somewhere, I'll go to the ends of the earth to get it.
Finn, that's where the difficulty lies. This obsidian algae only grows deep on the ocean floor in rock crevices near a cold spring, and around here only the offshore area called Phantom Pool has it.
Phantom Pool?
That place has deep water and strong waves with undercurrents crisscrossing the seabed like a bottomless pit. Most frightening of all, not only are there razor-sharp reefs beneath the surface, but also unknown deep-sea beasts. Let alone Sandy Point Village. Even among the most experienced old fishermen in town, no one dares to sail into those waters.
No, absolutely not, Finn. That Phantom Pool is a death trap. 10 people go in, 9 don't come back. Remember Sam's dad? Back then, he wouldn't listen. He thought he was a strong swimmer and insisted on going, and what happened? I'm not getting treated anymore. I can't let you take this risk. If something happens to you, I wouldn't want to live.
Mia, I have to find this medicine. You're only 22. If we don't treat this now, it'll leave permanent damage. Not only will you suffer your whole life, but how will you ever get married? How will you live your life?
Finn, I'm not marrying anyone. I'll just stay with you and Leo forever. I'd rather be in pain forever, lie in bed forever, than watch you go to your death.
Mom and Dad died when we were young. Before they died, they put you and Leo in my care. I'm healthy and strong. If I can't even cure my own sister's sickness, then what good am I? And watch you become paralyzed. When I die, how could I face Mom and Dad?
Mia's not in pain, and Finn won't go. I'll catch fish and trade them for medicine for Mia.
Finn, I'm a businessman, but I also respect you as a real man. If you're truly determined to venture into that Phantom Pool, I, Arthur, won't stand by.
I can get you top-quality diving suits and high-strength ropes. I can also provide you with info on the Phantom Pool area.
The latest hydrological data. Also, as long as you bring back the obsidian algae alive, I'll personally ask that old Chinese doctor to make a prescription and treat Mia. I guarantee it'll cure her.
Arthur, I can't thank you enough. I'll take your gear and data. I'll pay for the medicine, but don't send anyone with me. The Phantom Pool is too dangerous. I can't drag others into this. I'll go alone with the gear. That's all I need. Leo, you're a real man now. While I'm gone, you take good care of Mia. Listen to her. No mischief, okay?
Don't worry, Finn. If anyone bullies Mia, I'll bite them to death. I'll protect her.
Well, then I won't stop you. Be extremely careful. Finn. From now on, if you ever get any rare goods from the sea or the mountains, don't go to anyone else. Save them all for me, Arthur. I'll buy everything at top market price. I won't shortchange you a penny. Here's my number at the supply cooperative and an emergency contact address. Feel free to reach out anytime. Mia, just rest and get better and wait for Finn's good news.
Mm-hmm. Finn. They say Phantom Pool has underwater currents and man-eating sea monsters.
Maya. The doctor said your illness has been left too long. Regular meds can only keep you going. To cure you completely, only the obsidian algae growing at the bottom of Phantom Pool will work.
I'm not getting treatment. I can just tough it out. Today you fought that giant tiger, and my heart was almost jumping out of my throat. If you go to Phantom Pool for me and something happens to you, how can Leo and I live?
Finn, please don't die. Leo doesn't want you to die.
What are you talking about? I'm your brother Finn, and now I've got a huge blessing. Even the king of beasts in the mountains has to bow down to me.
Just Phantom Pool?
What can it do to me?
It's not the same. That's in the sea. The sea is unforgiving.
Mia, look at me. Mia, don't worry. I promise you. When I go to Phantom Pool, I'll not only bring back the obsidian algae for you, but I'll also come back in one piece. Our family's good times have just begun. Why would I die there?
Well, well, this poor boy is going to Phantom Pool for medicine. Everybody knows Phantom Pool's a one-way trip, a death pit, if the boss hears about this.
I got up in the middle of the night and packed some flatbread I baked for you. Also, some boiled sea duck eggs. Take them to snack on the way. Underneath, I also stuffed in an old jacket I patched up. The seawater is cold. That Phantom Pool is even more eerie. Don't go too deep. If you feel cold, or can't hold your breath, or see something suspicious.
I know, Mia.
My illness is not serious. Really, it's nothing. You must come back in one piece, safe and sound.
Okay.
Finn, you must come back. I'll be good at home. I'll protect Mia.
Good boy, I trust you. Mia, don't worry. I, Finn, will not only come back safely, but also bring back the medicine to cure you, safe and sound.
Finn's dead set on going.
Mr. Miller, my sister's illness can't wait.
When I was young and hot-headed, I went to that Phantom Pool once. Almost died there.
That's right, Finn.
Back then, at the east end of the village, Pete, relying on his breath-holding skill, insisted on diving for pearls. Not even a bubble came up, and he was gone. And Sam, he was gone just like that, too. Take my advice. If you really can't find the medicine...
Just turn back and don't push yourself. I really appreciate the concern of all the elders. But I have to treat my sister's illness. I have to go on this trip. While I'm away, I asked Mr. Miller and all the elders to help look after my sister and Leo for a few days. I'd be very grateful.
This is an item I carried when I went diving in my youth. It can ward off evil and protect you. Take it.
Thank you, Mr. Miller.
Mia, oh Mia. I haven't really taken a good look at you in years. But you've gotten even prettier.
Like, what are you doing at my house? Get out!
Oh, why so angry? It breaks my heart to see you following that broke brother and struggling every single day. Today, I, Blake, am doing you a favor and taking you to enjoy a good life with the Thorn family.
In your dreams, I'd rather die than go to your Thorn family.
Don't rush to die. Are you still counting on that clueless, arrogant little brother of yours to come save you? Let me tell you, if he dares to enter the Phantom Pool, that's just asking for death. Out of 10 who go in there, 9.5 don't come back. By now, he's probably already fed the bastards in the sea. I suggest you give up that hope right now. Be realistic. Come back nicely with me, be my concubine, and enjoy a few days of good living with fine food and drink.
You're lying. My brother won't die. Don't you bully my sister, you jerk.
Sweetheart, get lost!
Leo! Blake, you little sweetheart, your dad, Victor, in front of the whole village, swore an oath that our families would from now on live and let live. How could you go back on your word so quickly? Does your Thorn family have any shame?
Mia, you're really naive. That oath was sworn by my dad. Besides, my dad is old and senile, but I'm not senile. That day at the village entrance, your doomed brother made me lose face in front of the whole village. If I don't get back at him, how can I ever hold my head up in Sandy Point Village? Smash it. Smash this shabby yard into pieces. Let these two take a good hard look at what happens when you offend the Thorn family. That's the price you pay.
Bad guys, stop wrecking my house.
Ouch!
Let go of me, you thugs. Let my brother go.
This godforsaken place. Can we really make it back alive? I gotta go down there this time. Whale, come here. Take me down to find the obsidian algae. I never thought I'd have such an incredible encounter in the deep sea. That's the coral forest right there. Let's go check it out. Found it. Back off! Don't attack me! Mia, there's a cure for your illness. The wind's picking up. Time to go back. What's this rare find? It's actually a glowing golden object. Must be a treasure, too. What the heck is this fruit? I actually feel so much stronger all over.
If you won't do this the easy way, you'll have to do it the hard way. I've been polite, asking you to come back to the Thorn family and enjoy life. but you have to act all noble. Now look at that. Your house is busted. If you want to blame someone, blame that brother of yours who died at sea. He couldn't protect you. Oh, pretty feisty. That brother of yours, wasn't he bragging about curing your rheumatism? If you come with me, Mia, you'll live in the Thorn Mansion, burning the finest silver thread charcoal in winter, wrapped in silk brocade quilts. What rheumatism would there be? It beats rotting away in this broken straw hut.
Finn, hurry back!
100 times better. Shut up! After I take care of business, I'll deal with you later, brat.
Finn!
Let go of my sister, Blake. You're dead.
Finn, you're back!
Finn, you actually came back alive? How is that possible? That phantom pool.
Sorry to disappoint you. The Grim Reaper thinks I'm too tough to die. Blake, you bullied Mia. You hurt Leo. You wrecked my home. Today, if you don't give me a satisfactory explanation, you won't leave this yard alive.
You? Stop putting on airs. The Thorn family has ruled Sandy Point Village for decades. Do you think a stinking, broke fisherman like you can mess with us? Today, if you dare to touch a single hair on my head, my dad will come tomorrow with his men and make sure you 3 siblings have no place in Sandy Point Village.
Your dad? The one who in front of the whole village swore a solemn oath that our families would stay out of each other's way. And then you, this ungrateful son, trampled all over that vow. What face does the Thorn family have left to act like bullies in Sandy Point Village?
That was my dad's promise. What does it have to do with me? Anyway, if you lay a finger on me today, you'll be at war with the entire Thorn family.
Fine then. Today I'll make you open those blind eyes and see whether I'm scared of your Thorn family or not.
Bull, are you blind? Get him! Beat him to death! I'll take the blame if anything happens. Finn, you're dead. You can't beat Bull. If you know what's good for you, get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Lick the soles of my shoes clean. Otherwise, today I'll make sure you and your siblings end up in the grave together.
Back then, your dad stood at the village entrance in front of the whole village, old and young, and swore a solemn oath that our families would never cross each other again. But today, you brought men to kick down my door.
You harassed Mia.
You beat up my brother and smashed the few belongings in my house. This debt, we must settle today, every single cent.
Finn, Master Finn, I'm sorry. Master Finn, have mercy. I was blinded by greed. I was out of my mind. I swear I'll never do it again. Just let me go. I'm trash.
Write a confession.
Right.
Write what?
Write down what you did today. All your dirty deeds, including smashing my house, beating up my brother, and pay me $100 in compensation. Short by even a cent, and I'll break your arm. Get out! Take these losers with you. If you dare come near Finn's family again, I won't let you off easy.
Good job, Finn.
That's a real man. Finn, you got your payback today, but Victor Thorn is no saint who'd let this slide. You gotta be real careful from now on.
Mr. Miller, I know what I'm doing. Mia, at dawn tomorrow, I'll take you and Leo to the city.
Going to the city, the fare alone is a fortune, and at the big hospital, medicine and lodging fees add up, plus the Thorn family just took a big hit. If we leave, what if they take revenge on the way?
Mia, don't you remember the money Arthur gave us last time? I saved some of it, I kept a few hundred on me. Plus, with what Blake paid us today, we're more than fine. Mia, we can always make more money. Your health is what matters most. Besides, I've already found the obsidian algae. Arthur said he can hook us up with the best Chinese medicine doctor in the city. Perfect for getting you treated.
Okay, I'm with you.
What a color. That glow, Finn. You actually brought this treasure from the phantom pool.
Pure luck, Arthur.
Don't worry about the trip to the city. I'll arrange it right away. Our supply coop's truck will take you to the hospital and Dr. Harrison. I'll call them now.
Dad, you've got to stick up for me, Dad. That Finn isn't human. That big guy, Ox, he took him down with one hand. And in front of the whole village, he forced me to write a confession. It's a slap right in your face.
Can't even handle a poor fisherman? What good are you anyway? After going into the phantom pool, he not only came back alive, but also gained such power. This kid's no ordinary fish. If we let him live, he'll eventually be a thorn in the Thorn family's side. Hugo. I got word that Finn hired a cart today to take Mia to the city for treatment. Go arrange for a few clean killers. Intercept them on the road.
You mean, boss?
Leave no survivors. Make it quick and clean. Make it look like a fall off a cliff.
Rest assured, boss, I'll get it done.
Mr. Miller is gone. Look, what a huge tree!
Listen up, whoever's inside. Finn, get down and die.
Mia, protect Leo. Whatever happens out there, don't you come out.
Well, you've got some guts. Get him, chop him up.
Finn, make another move, and I'll blow away the women and kids in the car.
How dare you?
Touch our cooperative's guests. Boys, get them.
Fall back. Finn, you got lucky. We'll meet again.
Mia, Leo, are you okay?
Finn, your hand, it's bleeding a lot.
It's just a scratch.
Finn, better bandage that up. Arthur knew that old fox, Victor Thorne, would never let it go, so he sent me and the boys to follow you, just in case.
Roy, thank Arthur for me, and this kindness I will never forget.
Finn, Mia, look! Why are those lights red and green? And they blink by themselves! Finn, there are so many people!
Don't worry, Mia, I'm here. Roy told me everything.
Glad you're okay. Quick, Dr. Harrison is in the special clinic. He's waiting for us. Sweetie, your rheumatism has gotten deep into your bones. If you wait another year or two, your legs might be completely paralyzed. Good thing you came just in time.
Dr. Harrison, Arthur said you might find this medicine useful.
This is premium deep sea obsidian algae. I've practiced medicine for 50 years, and I've only seen this quality twice. Sweetie, you're blessed. With this divine herb as the key ingredient, plus my family's warming herbs, within 3 months I can definitely draw the cold poison out of your body completely and it won't come back.
Thank you, doctor, for saving my life.
Get up. Toby, go handle their paperwork first.
Okay, Dr. Harrison.
Young man, you are truly blessed. But in this world, opportunities always bring both good luck and bad. Good or bad, you have to know your limits.
Could this old doctor have seen the change in me after I ate that fruit?
Look, Finn, how is that house so tall? It's even taller than the big rock behind our village.
There's so much new stuff in the city. From now on, I'll take you around and show you everything.
Candied hawthorns. Sweet and sour candied hawthorns.
Hey, boss, give me the biggest, reddest one.
So sweet, even sweeter than the malt candy I had last time. If Mia weren't sick, she could have come shopping with us and had some too.
Don't worry. Didn't Dr. Harrison say Mia's sickness can be cured? When Mia gets out of the hospital, I'll get her a whole bunch of candied hawthorns. She can eat as many as she wants. The path we take in life shouldn't just be the one where we get trampled on. Since I, Finn, have been given this blessing, I will definitely make a name for myself in this world. I want Mia and Leo to always live a life without fear, without answering to anyone, a truly good life.
The boss missed. We got jumped by a bunch of hotheads from the supply co-op. Finn, he's already safely reached the provincial city.
Worthless! A bunch of losers! So, Finn, you're tough to kill, huh? Got the supply co-op backing you, huh? Let's see if you come back this time. Whether you can make it out of Sandy Point Village alive. Go contact the Black Tiger Gang. I want him to know that crossing me, Victor Thorne, means losing everything.
Finn, Leo, come look. Finn, my leg. When I woke up this morning, it actually doesn't ache at all. Back in the village, if even a slight sea breeze picked up, my very bones felt like 1,000 needles stabbing me. But now look at me. I feel like my whole body is so light, I feel like a different person. Dr. Harrison's medicine from obsidian algae is a real miracle cure.
Awesome! Mia's totally better now. From now on, Mia can carry me and run all over.
Mia, you only just got better. Your bones haven't fully healed yet. Why you gotta act so tough? Oh, come on, get back in bed.
Finn, for my illness, you went to the Phantom Pool, that man-eating place. You risked your own life. You snatched my life right out of the Grim Reaper's hands and brought it back.
Mia, we're linked by blood and bone, biological siblings. Talking like that makes me feel like a stranger. As long as you're okay, as long as our family can be safe and sound and stay together, your brother would do anything for you.
Hey, what's going on? What the hell?
Scarier than ghosts. It's the Black Tiger Gang, those monsters. They're releasing wild beasts to attack people again. Run!
Arthur, what's going on? Why is the street in such a mess?
The town guard sent out 3 groups to encircle and destroy them. But they all got scattered by those maddened beasts with heavy casualties. Captain Hayes is too scared to leave his house, claiming he's sick every day. And now they've announced they're expanding to the coast, and this morning I even got a threat letter. If we don't get rid of them soon, this whole area is finished.
Others fear those maddened beasts, but I have the word of truth skill, so I'm least afraid of animals.
The new captain, Captain Hayes, came to me in private today. He said if anyone can figure out a way to take care of the toughest beasts in the factory, the town guard will help attack, and he's promised a big reward. This is the Black Tiger Gang's hideout, that abandoned old sand yard south of town. The boss is called Scarface, also known as One Eye, a ruthless killer who doesn't blink. He's got over 300 desperados under him, all holed up in this factory, and they've stockpiled a bunch of guns. Arthur.
Go tell Captain Hayes I'll take the job.
You're crazy. Finn, you're skilled, but those are man-eating beasts and over 300 guns, meaning you'd be walking into your death.
Arthur, you found Dr. Harrison and saved my sister's life, so I owe you for that. Besides, they're headed for the coast, and Sandy Point Village is right there, so I can't just stand by. Don't worry, those beasts, I have a way with them. Just help me get in touch with Captain Hayes, set a time, and we'll coordinate from inside and out.
Finn, the big iron gate ahead is the hidden sentry. The beast cage is at the far end of Workshop 3. You sure you can handle it alone?
Shh, wait for my signal. These villains have brutally tortured you into this state. Listen up, all of you. From now on, follow me. Leave this place. Don't hurt anyone anymore. I accept you as friends.
Charge!
Oh, who do we have here? Crashing Scarface's turf? It's Captain Hayes.
Scarface.
You're smuggling.
You let your animals hurt people. Today is your last day. Drop your weapons and surrender. Ha 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 ha. Surrender? To Captain Hayes? Don't you see around you? Who's surrounding who? Were these 20 or so useless losers not even enough to pick my teeth? Don't get cocky. This town isn't for a bandit like you to call the shots. Since you won't take the easy way, you've come knocking on hell's door. You'll all stay here tonight. Ha ha ha! You hear that? Go get my beauties and set them all free. Tell those animals that fresh human meat is on the menu tonight.
All right, tonight let the boys enjoy a good show.
Did you step in shit or see a ghost? What are you backing off for? I told you to release the beasts. What do you know, you useless fool?
It's out. It came out on its own.
What came out on its own?
Our very own animals have turned against us.
What's going on? Fire! Quick, fire! Kill these animals!
Bite him!
Please, spare me.
You're free now. While the town is empty, run along that dirt road. Run back into the deep mountains. Remember, never let anyone use you again. And don't hurt innocent people. Go on.
Finn, you are a real divine being?
The mayor's office.
Our hero Finn, you teamed up with the town guard to rid the town of evil and clear out the Black Tiger gang, saving the whole town. This golden plaque for ridding the town of evil and this money are what you deserve.
I'll just keep a little of this money to fix my family's broken house, and the rest is up to you to give to those hurt by the Black Tiger gang, the neighbors and villagers.
Share it with us? My stall was smashed by Scarface, so this is a lifesaver.
A true living saint. Finn is our whole family's living saint. My husband, who was forced into debt and had his leg broken by the Black Tiger gang, finally has money for medicine.
Good. Not greedy and not afraid of death. This is a truly stand-up real man. Finn, well done.
Our town has suffered so much under the Black Tiger gang. So many went bankrupt. This young man from Finn's family not only got rid of the evil, but is even willing to share the reward he earned with his life with everyone. Such a generous heart. Savior, let us bow to you.
Heaven has blessed us.
May the Savior live long.
Please, sir, get up. You don't have to. Everyone, you've suffered so much. I grew up poor too, so I know your struggles. These days, everyone has been hurting bad. This money is meant to save your lives.
Well said.
You want to mess with me? I'll make sure when you come back, Finn, you won't even have a dump to sleep in.
Victor, I never messed with you, but you dared to burn down my house? You want to cut off Finn's family line?
Finn, what happened? The look on your face like you're about to eat someone.
Arthur, something's happened at Sandy Point Village. Victor, while I was away, set a fire in the middle of the night. Burned our ancestral home to ash.
That old bastard actually stooped to such a low trick. Finn, take it easy. I'll go make a long-distance call to Captain Hayes of the Town Guard. Have him come and arrest him.
No need. This is a personal vendetta between me and the Thorne family. Using someone else's hands won't quell the fire inside me. Arthur, I need to ask you for another favor. Mia's illness just got better, and she can't take any shock, and Leo is still young. For the few days I'm back in the village, they'll be in the city, so I'm leaving them in your care.
Don't worry, go ahead. As long as I'm here, Mia and Leo won't lose a single hair. If you can't handle that local tyrant, don't force it.
Deal with him? This time, I'll uproot him completely. Mia, Leo!
Finn, where did you go? The doctor just came by for rounds. He said I'm recovering well. In another 2 weeks, I can be discharged and go back to the village.
That's great. Mia, I just discussed something with Arthur. The village's fishermen's co-op is about to finish the haul. There's a big account I need to personally go back and reconcile.
What's the hurry? You've been running around so much lately that you haven't had a proper rest.
No worries, Mia. Just some business stuff. I'll go back and take care of it for a few days, then I'll come back for you. Leo, I'm going away. You need to listen to Mia while I'm away. No mischief, you hear?
Don't worry, Finn. I'm a real man. I'll protect Mia.
All right. Mia, I'm heading back now to catch the bus to town. Take care, you two.
Finn, you're finally back. Your house.
Mr. Miller. I know.
Finn, you've got some nerve. Coming to the Thorne family all by yourself. What do you think this place is?
Finn, don't think that just because you've made a splash in town, you can come back to Sandy Point Village and act wild. Let me tell you something. In this village, the Thorne family is the law.
Rules? While I was away, you set fire to my ancestral home in the middle of the night. Is that also one of the Thorne family's rules?
Don't you slander me. The house fire was a natural disaster. It's your family that's committed too many sins and suffered divine punishment. That broken wooden shack of yours caught fire on its own. How dare you blame it on me? If you can't produce evidence, I'll sue you today for extortion.
Victor, you really are someone who won't stop until the end of the line. Arson, I'm not arguing that with you today. With all you've done, arson's the least of your crimes.
You and that broken board. Who are you trying to scare? Even if you wiped out the bandits, you got no right to meddle in the Thorne family's business. Guards, beat him out of here with clubs.
Who dares move? This here's from the Black Tiger Gang's hideout from Scarface's safe, the ledger I found.
This can't be.
Victor Thorne. On the surface, you're Sandy Point Village's leading saint, but behind the scenes, you've secretly been supplying the Black Tiger Gang and fencing stolen goods. You used the Black Tiger Gang's dirty money to run a loan shark operation in the village and drove 3 members of the Lai family at the village entrance to their deaths. And you forcibly seized over a dozen fishing boats at South Bay. Every single one of these is not only recorded clearly in this ledger, but also has your red fingerprint on it.
Fake! You forged all of it. What are you waiting for? Hurry up and grab that fake ledger. Tear it up. Whoever gets it gets $100.
I'd like to see who moves. Victor Thorne, you're under arrest for colluding with bandits, smuggling hot goods, and murder for profit. Your good days are done. Take this whole group down.
It wasn't me. Officer, it was my dad. I know nothing.
It's over. All over.
People are born good.
Mia still needs to build up her strength. The medical bills at the provincial hospital are pretty high, too. The good catch near the shore is getting scarce. Gotta try my luck in the deep water. Such a huge glowing treasure. What kind of monster is hiding down there?
In broad daylight, that shabby bag was emitting a creepy black light and red glow. Whoa, this poor boy has got a rare treasure in his hands. What a blessing. If I sell this info to Mr. Chian, I'll be set for life. The luster, the texture. This is... Finn, where did you go? Do you have any idea what you've brought back?
Arthur, this is valuable stuff.
Valuable? It's way more than that. This is the legendary Millennium Shell Realm. According to the records, this realm holds ocean core energy.
It takes 1,000 years to form just one.
This is called a luminous black pearl. One pearl is worth a whole city. In ancient times, only emperors could own one. And this blood jade coral is a sacred medicinal ingredient. Legend says it can prolong your life. That golden conch you mentioned is the ocean chimes. It was a top-tier gift for emperors back then. Finn, once this news gets out at all the greedy people in the world will swarm into Sandy Point Village. When that happens, you, me, and the entire village will be completely doomed.
Arthur, don't worry. This is strictly between you and me. The coordinates of that sea area are all up here. Without absolute strength, I'm not touching it.
Mr. Finn, Sandy Point Village is beautiful. We're a geographical survey team. Finn, Mr. Maxwell is the largest jeweler in the Far East. He really likes the view of your sea area. This money's just a welcome gift. Just sign and sell the mining rights for that specific sea area to our company. Mr. Maxwell hinted he knows there's something valuable hidden under the water.
The news got out anyway. Survey team mining rights? Sorry. We country folks don't understand your fancy foreign words. There's nothing in this sea but fish. Take your money and go.
These Easterners won't take a polite offer.
They'd rather take the hard way.
What, you want to mess around on my turf?
Mr. Bennett, sir.
I really didn't know
That it was a deadly...
1,000-year-old hidden realm. I just heard from my servant that Finn had a glowing orb. I got greedy, so I asked that British broker to tip off Mr. Maxwell. I deserve to die. I deserve to die. You, a grown man, for a few dirty coins, would sell the family heirloom to the foreign devils? You are pushing the entire Sandy Point village
into a pit of fire.
Captain Hayes, it's no use chasing him now. Take the town guard back to the village immediately and strengthen the coastal defense. I'm heading to the provincial capital now. No matter what, I'll ask the officials to send reinforcements. Harbor City Dock.
Everyone stop right there. Where do you think you're running? That sea's been our life for generations, fishing to get by. Beneath it lie the roots of our ancestors. If we give up an inch of sea today, tomorrow they'll be pissing on our necks. If you've got guts, grab your gear and follow me to the beach. We can't let outsiders touch a single inch.
Finn, the provincial governor's furious. He's dispatched 2 patrol boats from the coastal fleet heading south, but it's too far. The fastest they can get here is 2 days. The foreign fleet will be at our doorstep tomorrow morning. These scraps of ours against their warships won't even make a dent. This is a losing battle.
A 2-day gap head-on is certain death. But the foreigners don't understand who truly commands this sea.
You people on shore, listen up. You have 1 hour to hand over the exact location of the hidden realm, or my cannons will erase your village from the map completely.
Look, that Eastern kid is scared. He must be here to surrender and hand over the treasures.
Friends of the sea, please lend me a hand. Drive out these thugs invading our home.
Oh my God.
Fire! Open fire!
Monster! It's Eastern magic! Help!
Thank you all. Now go back.
Is this really our Mia? Just look at her complexion. She looks even more radiant than the city ladies.
This illness is gone for good. Finn's family has really turned their life around.
Yes, Leo, you've grown taller and so much stronger. Finn!
Mia, welcome home. I finished building our new house and was just waiting for you to come back.
Good. Mom and Dad, I've been an ungrateful daughter and made you worry down there all these years. Today Mia came to see you and the doctor said I'm all better now and don't have to take those bitter herbal meds anymore. Look at my legs now. I can walk for miles and not get tired.
Mom and Dad, you used to say that we poor people in this world are like duckweed in the sea at other people's mercy. But I didn't believe in fate. Now the village bully, Victor, got what he deserved. And the Black Tiger gang got wiped out.
Now I'm leading the whole village.
I started a fishing fleet, and from now on, we folks in Sandy Point Village won't get pushed around anymore. Mom and Dad, can you see? Our family finally made it.